which is what I said earlier. I got that from the Kung Fu stuff I did.
We're live.
Okay. How's it going? Give us time to finish the class. You're welcome to join in.
Is everybody good with being on here?
Yeah. Soft hands hard. Right? Soft hands hard. Anything else?
The circles that you were telling me about on the hitting the back of the knee, because I was wanting to kind of reverse it or disrupt it, but there was a lot of use for continuing it.
Continuing motion. Very good. Dark Ken.
Well, what I am saying is that sounds like fumo kata movement.
Yeah.
So changing the leg and step with, allowing him to take down and
So we got some fumo kata.
do some pottery.
It's a little pottery class. Very cool. He said, oh, I should have a fumo kata.
I think it wasn't my time pointing out targets.
Good. Good. So what did you learn?
That certain targets presented themselves very nicely from his point of view. I put myself looking at myself.
I'm not sure if she can hear, so you can step in closer. It's hard to hear on there. Still good?
In my mind, I was looking at myself in the position I was in and noticing this target, that target, this target, that target.
Good.
And then explaining to him what certain targets were available for him, as well as what they
Good. Did you catch that?
Yes.
Anybody else ever had that lesson? Some of you higher ranks have. When we talk about point of view targeting or perspective targeting, let me remind you what it is. First minute, Strabo. You're in a fighting stance. I'm not going to hit you if I want to hurt you. Where am I open? Okay, pretty closed up, right?
Yeah.
Now do me a favor, if I'm going to hurt you, lay with your head right here and your feet that way on your back. Go ahead. Where am I open? Nice. Okay, now stand up. Put your guard up. Am I still open in that position? Yes, from that area that you were laying at, I was open there, I'm open here. So there's all kinds of openings from that point of view. What about Mr. Boyce's view? Where am I open from his eyes? Back of my head, right? If you get back here to the back of my head, I'm open. Back of my knee, okay. From her point of view, where am I open? So see, perspective is what he's talking about. Putting stuff out of the picture, in the picture. So whenever you're looking, this is a lesson I learned in sparring. When you got a guy who's got a really good guard or they're busy, you start looking at where they're open from other people's ideas and move to that area or get them to turn and move it for you. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. There's a whole lot to think. Good. Mr. Boyd.
The concept you just pointed out with Ms. Dunham, looking at the inside outside based on which foot she steps
Speaking a lot, it's hard to hear.
Yes, sir. So the concept, the idea of going inside outside, depending on which foot she stepped back with versus with the downward block. I hadn't really thought about it from that idea, so it's something I'm going to explore.
Good. Okay, so what we talked about, just to catch you up, is all I had him do today was explore the idea of a downward block and a punch. But we didn't use the downward block from a straight line. We used the downward block from a complete circle. Today, I told you I'd do one of my favorite techniques. I'll need you. Over here, you guys can back up a little bit if you want. And I'll need those weapons in a minute. I'm going to do Prance of the Tiger. There's a Prance of the Tiger LTKKA, there's an NCKKA, there's actually two that I learned a long time ago. I'm going to stick with the LTKKA first. Prance of the Tiger. Why is it one of my favorites? Well, I'll tell you why one of the reasons, how can I voice this? It's not my favorite because it's built perfectly. It's not my favorite because I think it will work every time the way it's written. Okay, so that's not why it's my favorite. It's my favorite because I demonstrated it one time at a seminar in Arizona at Nancy Bozik's school, and instead of having her punch me, Bitcoin punch, because the first move is that strong block, I didn't want to break her arm. She poked me with an Eskrima stick, and I broke the stick into 3 pieces. And it became my favorite technique. I meant to do that. It was really cool. So Prance of the Tiger became my favorite right here. So, and it's definitely not my favorite because of the attack being such a common attack. It's a punch to the kidney from back there. Now it can be right hand, it can be left hand, it can be anything you want. So how do you know that that's happening? Maybe you don't. So I changed it for me to make it plausible. Maybe they're pickpocketing. And he's reached in there, he done, whatever he's trying to sneak, or he's grabbing your butt or something, I don't know. But, so what I like about it, he goes to hit, is the stance strike congruency. So when you hit, when you move in this direction, that's one of my favorite techniques. Over here. Can I have the knife, please?
Can you back up a little?
The rubber one, I don't want to kill them.
I don't want to get the pole in
Yeah,
there.
I got a couple of knives. This one is, the Halloween knife. How you hold a knife and you use a technique, and what I tell people in Kenpo is you don't need to really train a lot of weapons with Kenpo. It's good to train, of course, but if you just put a weapon in your hand and he goes to punch you, why would he punch you again? I don't know, don't ask that question. But you step back and you start moving the technique as it's written with a weapon in your hand. Can I have the fan? Mr. Denny? Let's say you're a scholarly Chinese gent. And somebody goes to punch you, you step back, and you hit this way, and then you eye shot.
It's dangerous.
Good. I'll slow that down in case you need the kung fu version of the film or the movie. Hot. So he punches, step back and hit, and what I did is instead of throwing the fan, I poke the eyes. It's also my favorite because it doesn't have to be a punch from here. If you take the movement itself and you step back and you hit and you turn and you hit and you hit, if he punches from the front and I start with this move, and then start the whole technique from there, I don't need it to be a punch. He can even tackle me, and when I step back, and you hit, now I hit, and you start the technique from there. The stomp kick, the fist, back up on the knife. Okay?
He's awake now.
One of the old techniques, Prance of the Tiger, was a right-left punch. 1, 2, 3. You guys remember that one? 1, 2, 3. We call that the trophy kick. So that's one of my favorite techniques. Hope you have fun with it. I love you guys. Check back in with us Wednesday or next week where we will be saying, I don't know, something crazy. I love you.
Mr. Elmer says hello, Mr. Weimer says hello, and Michelle Chamberlain says hello.
Good.
Mr. Elmer said, still waiting for a phone call.
From who?
Mr. Elmer,
Oh.
New Jersey.
Oh. We didn't talk yet? Give me a minute. Okay. See you later.